Hello, 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 welcome back to Hunter Tuned. We are vlogging today, boys. And yeah, it's cold in Wisconsin. I got Under Armour on, a couple layers, and well, we're gonna get to work today, I suppose. And yeah, so got the truck warmed up now, nice and toasty in here. It's like negative 20 wind chill today, Fahrenheit, so it is chilly. Yeah, beautiful day. Let's get it. So I gotta run to the damn courthouse because my so I got a ticket for registration on this thing, and I never went to the court date. So I'm gonna try to go to the courthouse and try to reopen the court date so I don't have to pay the damn ticket. Because normally if you get a registration ticket by me, they will drop the ticket if you register the vehicle. And I registered the vehicle, so I'm hoping that they will drop the ticket. But like I said, I missed the court date yesterday because I was busy and I totally, forgot about it. And I'm going to see if they'll reopen that court date for me. They've done it in the past, so I'm hoping they'll do it again. And then after that, we're going to go get some NGK plugs for that red truck that I'm working on. The red truck, like I said, I think I was a little bit overthinking it last night. And I'm just going to throw some NGK spark plugs in it, brand new, and see if it takes care of that misfire. And if it does not, then we'll look into it farther, but I think the misfire is coming from the spark plug. Well, we just left the courthouse and O'Reilly's, and now we're on our way back down to the shop now. It's kind of funny, the guy at O'Reilly's was kind of making fun of me because I requested an NGK V-Power spark plug when the truck originally came with an Iridium spark plug. He just kept giving me shit, like, you sure you don't want the Iridium? That's what it's supposed to have. And I said, yeah, I'm sure. Like, NGK V-Power plug. I've ran on this truck for like 50,000 miles now, and it doesn't skip a beat. NGK V-Power is where it's at. Honda and LS stuff. Basic copper plug. Works great. The lake is starting to freeze. Alright guys, at the shop now. I've been messing with the truck for a few hours, honestly, and it's been kicking my ass. Just stupid stuff. But anyways, I did change all the spark plugs out for the NGKs, and to no avail. It did not change. The code was still coming up, or the flashing misfire light was coming on still. So I didn't really know where to go from there, so I just started spraying brake cleaner around everything to see if there's a vacuum leak coming from anything. And it looks like some of the injectors were not sealing very well, so I reseated the fuel rails, reseated the manifold, and then took the fuel pressure regulator off because I figure this truck should have a little bit more pressure than it does. It's not low by any means, but it's not like 60 like it should be. I think it's like 45 when it's idling, and then it goes up to like 50, 55 when you take the vacuum line off. But I feel like it should be a little bit higher than that. I don't know why. I just feel like it should be. Because I feel like these things run 58 PSI with the regulator disconnected. And then with it hooked up, it shouldn't drop to 40. I don't know. Because these things are really picky with fuel pressure. They like to have a lot all the time. So that is one thing I've been chasing. So I reseated all that stuff. And now I took the regulator on and off, and I lost one of the frickin' pieces for the regulator O-ring thing. So now I don't have a regulator to put back in it. Yeah, it's just not been my day so far. But we are going to take a break from this thing and head to the auction to pick up my other truck. I just gotta get my trailer hooked up, and then once the trailer is hooked up, we'll be back on the road again to go get that thing. So hopefully you guys are excited for the new truck. Also, another thing I was thinking about, because this thing runs so smooth, I was thinking that it could possibly have to do with the tune, because I never actually calibrated the tune telling it that it's a 5.3 and not a 6-liter. And the way that these engines detect misfires is off the crank sensor. Some ECUs and computers and stuff like that, they will detect misfires through the voltage on the coils. Some will detect it through the crank sensor and how fast the engine spins after each cylinder fires it, kind of thing. And I feel like maybe, just maybe, since the computer still thinks it's a 6-liter, it doesn't have the amount of punch and speed that the crank sensor takes in, so it's throwing that misfire code even though it's not misfiring. It's just not rotating as fast as it should, kind of thing. So I'm thinking after I get this all back together with a new fuel regulator, if it still does it, I'm going to change a tune from a 6-liter to a 5.3 and see if that takes care of it. Alrighty guys, it's actually a couple hours later. We ran into a bunch of stuff with the trailer, and then I forgot the keys, and just, yeah, one of them days. But anyways, let me turn the light on here. So anyways, I got the new auction truck. I'm actually driving it right now. It runs pretty good. I'm very happy with my purchase, actually. Got a pretty good deal on it. And anyways, guys, I got the auction truck. We went up to go grab it, and I was gonna just trailer it home, but ended up having some issues with the trailer and stuff, so didn't do that. I actually just got a ride up there from one of my buddies, and I just went and drove it home. This truck runs really good. It's got 141,000 miles on it. This is the one I just picked up, obviously, and the only thing that they said it needed was a tune-up and the leaf spring shackle on the back, which actually came with the truck. So super cool. It is work truck central. This thing is a total work truck. Also, another thing I was doing, sorry for like having super sporadic videos, guys. I apologize. But I figured I'd just bring you along with whatever I was doing today, and this is what I was doing. So earlier, I put the new drive shaft in the CRV, and I was mobbing that thing. I did not bring the camera with. I probably should have. But tomorrow I might do a dedicated video just on that. Just driving the CRV and playing around with it and hooning it in the snow, because it's supposed to snow tonight and into tomorrow. But yeah, CRV's new drive shaft is holding up very well. I launched it literally a dozen times, the hardest I've ever driven the thing, period. And I also did a lot of 1, 2, 3 shifts. Went 100 mile an hour with it. Everything like that was good. But I got to figure out what is vibrating on that thing. It's not the drive shaft, because it does it with it removed too. I'm thinking that one of the front axles is a little bad, or something along those lines. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. But anyways, without further ado, I'm actually going to get out and show you this truck. Like I said, it is a work truck. It's a regular cab, crank windows, 140,000 miles. The radio works good. The heater works good. It's got all the necessities of a GM vehicle that I love. The horn works. The cruise works. No check engine light. There was one. Had random misfire code. Imagine that. Just like the other truck. Like I said, guys, I got this thing super cheap. It is a work truck. It's not perfect, but I plan to have a lot of fun with this thing and have it for like a vehicle if Christian needs to drive something, or what have you, when we're swapping his S10, because I know he doesn't even have his he doesn't even have a car other than his S10, so I was thinking about maybe just letting him use this or whatever. It is beat up a little bit, but I want to do kind of what I did on the one truck that we had on the channel a long time ago. We plasti dipped it, I slammed it to the ground, and it had 78-75 on a 4.8 with 22 pounds of boost, and it was just an animal. And this truck is way lighter than that truck was, just because it's a work truck model. This thing, honestly, bone stock gets down. Like, it's pretty fast. Not fast, but I bet you this thing would run in the high 13s right now, as is. Like, it's that kind of impressive. But anyways, there is one issue with the truck that I do not like right off the bat, is the cab is sagging in the front here compared to the bed. I don't know if the bed is higher up or if the cab is lower. I crawled under it. The cab mounts look like they're okay, but the truck is definitely sagging here, and the frame is 100% solid. I did check that before I bought it. All that stuff is good. But I think it would be really cool to give this thing like a 6-inch drop and literally be scraping the front end on the ground with a turb ski and just make a really fun street truck out of this thing. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Like I said, it's perfect truck to do it with because it is a work truck model. It is the lightest model you can get out of a truck. I mean, trucks are still heavy, obviously, but this is the lighter of the trucks. So yeah, I got to fix the cab situation right now. That's like the biggest thing. But honestly, I was thinking with this truck and the other red truck, these trucks bring a lot of money for the catalytic converters. And the red truck that I got, I paid $700 for, and it has $400 worth of converters. Now that it's running and driving, I might be able to make more than that. And the same thing with this thing. It's probably got $400 worth of converters on it, and I paid the same amount of money. So it's like, yeah, but yeah, I'm just like falling in love with all these damn trucks, guys. But at the same time, I'm trying to save money, but I'm also trying to make money. So it's a tough game I play all the time with, do I buy this? Do I not buy this? Do I buy this? Do I not buy this? Because everything I buy, I have the intention to sell and make money on. Like the red truck, you know, I paid $700 for it. I have like 200 into it with putting the motor in, and I could probably get 3 G's out of it. Or I might sell my gray truck and get 3 G's out of that and keep the red one. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do yet. But same with this. I bought this, you know, for $700 or whatever. And if I lower it, boost it, and do all that, the last truck I had a regular cab work truck. It wasn't a work truck, but it was a regular cab short box. This one's a long box. But that truck I sold for $9,500 after I boosted it and did all this stuff to it, because the guys just go nuts over these regular cab trucks, especially if they're slammed and they look good. You can get a lot of money for them if you build them right and you find the right guy to buy it. So I mean, I know I can make money on all this stuff, but at the same time, I did find another chassis dyno for sale that is in my price range, and it's just like a dyno jet. It's not exactly a dyno jet, but it is like the next best thing, and it's cheaper. So I'm still trying to get a dyno, and I'm still trying to do all that stuff. So I don't know. Anyways, enough babbling. I feel like I'm just gonna go into Walmart now and go get some oil because this thing was low. Yeah. Thank you for watching the videos, guys. Thank you for listening to my babbling ass all the time. I appreciate all you guys watching. Yeah, let me know what I should sell. I'm gonna keep this truck for sure. I'm keeping this thing because it's cool. I really like it. I'm already falling in love with it. I think I might sell my gray truck and keep the red one, just because the red one is 4-wheel drive, and that was my plan. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we got to sell some stuff. I have to sell some stuff because I want to get a dyno, and I have one in the works coming soon. But I'm not quite there with the money. I don't know if I'm gonna have the money. I hope I can have the money. I'm really hoping I can have the money. I'm trying to do everything I can to get the money. So I'm trying to like keep up on the website and keep up on all this stuff, and it's just it's fucking overwhelming as fuck. One-man show here, and no wonder I got heart problems, guys. I'm fucking going non-stop every day, fucking grinding, trying to figure out ways to make more money, get cool things, and enjoy life. Peace out. Have a great night and a better tomorrow. We'll see you later.